Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I am checking out this brand new 2026 Sabre 36DBB fifth wheel. This is a 2-bedroom, 2 full bathroom fifth wheel with a loft. It has 5 slide outs on it, double axle unit. We're going to take a few minutes here and kind of walk you through the inside and outside of this RV. And we'll even close it up at the end and show you what it looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2026 Sabre 36DBB fifth wheel. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is kind of a mid-living room slash kitchen with a bedroom and bathroom at each end. So we are going to actually start back here in the back, and then we'll kind of work our way back to the front for you. So stepping down into your rear bedroom area, you're going to have a queen-size bed back here on a slide-out system. You have a window back there that opens, pull-down pleated shade for a blind. This bed will actually raise up, so there is storage underneath of the bed. You're going to have an electric outlet and a USB charger port on each side of the bed. And then you'll see little stickers like that one over there that talks about the RV being inverter prepped. So some of the electric outlets are inverter prepped. You're going to have TV hookups over here on this wall. Then you have a closet slide out over here at the foot of the bed area. So basically you're going to have these little cubbies down below, and then you have a hanging closet on the right and center, and then shelf space on the left. These are 12-volt powered slides. Now at the end of the RV, you are going to have your own private bathroom for this area. So you can see, obviously, there is a sliding door here for privacy. On the left side right here, you will have your mirror over here, a little medicine cabinet area. There's an AC duct back here in this bathroom, along with one in the bedroom. That electric outlet also has that inverter prep sticker. You got some storage space and drawer space right there. And then there's even a little area back there where you could maybe put a small trash can underneath that drawer. Foot flush toilet. You have your own entry-exit way going out the back of the RV for this section. That window is Lippert thin shade ready. You can get that aftermarket shade. I would talk with your salesperson about maybe getting one or getting it ordered, because you would definitely probably want privacy right there for that. Over here, you are going to have a little bathtub slash shower area. So if you do have that small baby or whatever, they could definitely take a little bath in there. That's probably, I'd say, close to a foot deep. So you could definitely give a small child a bath in there. ABS tub surround, pull across curtain. There is a vent up there as well to help exhaust out moisture. But it's kind of cool. You have your own bedroom, bathroom area just for yourself back here in this section. So going out of here, again, you are stepping back up, as this has a drop frame in the rear. So you're going to step back up into your living room and kitchen area. Now, the biggest part of the reason why they do the drop frame in the rear of the RV is to give you some extra head height for this big loft area right here. So you have a very nice metal ladder attached to the wall right there that would allow you to climb up. Another thing I like here too is they actually put a light switcher right here to turn on and off these overhead lights. A lot of these lofts, you have to climb up in there and turn them on and off individually, which is a real pain in the butt for older folks to have to get up here and crawl around. It's more of a kid's thing up here, but you have a big window over here that does open. Now, I only got out 2 of the bar stools to show you what they look like. There's 2 more right here because it does come with 4. They actually use this little strap thing here to ship them in from the RV factory. I guess this is where they want you to put them when you travel. So kind of keep that in mind. You're going to have back there some shelf space, electric outlet, and USB charger port. The window on the back of the RV back there also opens. On the right side, you are going to have the same shelf space basically, and USB charger ports and electric outlets. The window on the right also opens. You're going to have TV hookups up here, so you could mount you a TV. And then you can kind of see in that picture popping up there what it looks like looking from the back to the front to kind of get a better idea from that side. But what do you guys think so far of this thing? Do you like the colors, the flooring, the wall boards, you know, some of this look? Is this a cool floor plan for you? You think you could go hang out with the family and do some traveling with? Now down here on the left, you have more USB charger ports, electric outlet, and the propane leak detector. It came with this little folding collapsible ottoman thing. So there's storage in there, but it is one of those fold-up styles. It's kind of nice for storage space. Maybe put your feet up on it or something, but I don't think it'll hold a lot of weight, so I probably wouldn't try to sit around on it. Now, directly across from your theater seat area right here, you're going to have this very nice electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. Got a little bit of shelf space below the refrigerator, below the TV and above the TV, so you could maybe set some stuff there. You have a smart TV here. Shameless plug, guys. It is playing my All About RVs YouTube channel. It's one word, All About RVs. You can hop over there and check that out. Started this channel all the way back in 2010, and it's currently sitting on 67,700 and some odd subscribers. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button to help out the channel, and also subscribe if you want to keep up with more of my RV videos. Be greatly appreciated. Now, there is a little handle, a little travel lock right here that you reach up under to open this up, but it has a big hidden pantry area back here. So you can see that is a lot of storage space back there. Now just down right over here is your TV antenna hookup with the booster button, and also where you would hook up satellite if you wanted to do a satellite system, you could do so. You have an electric outlet and another inverter outlet down here where it's prepped for that inverter stuff if you want to add an inverter to it. You can do, looks like a couple little coat hook things right there. Now here's one thing to kind of point out that I do like. You'll notice this is aluminum framing and stuff here. So to really help add some strength to this big swinging door here, you basically have an aluminum frame that's welded instead of some 2x2 wood that's kind of screwed together. So I do like how they framed that out. There's also a light switch in there for the light that's up there too. And then this swings back closed. It's got magnetic holders to hold it back. Now, it also has a shock assist on it to help open it, but you want to hold on to it because that shock has a decent amount of pressure to it, and it'll kind of fling it open if you're not paying attention. I noticed that. And it'll kind of slam open, and then it kind of makes a little loud noise. So be careful with that. Right here, you are going to have your large Furrion oven with the glass front, the light in it, the light up knobs. You have 4 drawers, full extending ball bearing drawer, got a drawers, and some storage space. Beautiful solid surface countertops around that area. Electric outlets on each side of the oven right there. That's a 3-burner stovetop, by the way. The window behind it does not open. According to those little stickers, I'm assuming those electric outlets are inverter prepped also. And then up above right here, you are going to have a convection microwave with storage beside and above that area too. So nicely done there. Now this section right here, you have a dinette island set up right here. And you can see I did get those 2 bar stools down, so you can kind of check that out there. Again, it's set up for 4. There is storage on the end of this area, so you got a little cabinet door with some storage space. Now just kind of looking over here, just kind of checking out underneath, you can see the extension support bar that slides out along with an electric outlet underneath of there. Looking up at our ceiling right here, you can see one of our 2 Furrion ducted ACs. Some nice hang down pendant lighting, ceiling fan up there, multiple AC ducts and lights up in that ceiling area. You're going to have this huge sofa right here. This I like. A lot of these bunkhouses, you can only sit 2 people. So it's really cool to see that they have 5 reclining chairs built in right here. One big party sofa, basically. You are going to have big windows in this slide out also, with the pull down zebra style shades. The 2 large windows on the outer wall do open, the ones on the side do not. Going on forward into the kitchen a little more right here, you are going to have your Everchill 12-volt power refrigerator. You have storage up above that fridge, the refrigerator part on top, and the 2 freezer pull-out drawers on the bottom. Another thing to kind of point out, you'll notice the slide lino right here, matching the main floor on both of these slides. So there's no woven material or carpet or any of that type of stuff. So they did matching lino. Over here on your kitchen sink area, you are going to have a lot of storage space below that sink, a couple pull-out drawers, and the pull-out trash can with the drawer also above that. They continued that beautiful solid surface countertop over here in the kitchen area as well. Electric outlets on each side. You are going to have the high-rise sprayer faucet, the cup washer, the soap dispenser, the waterfall thingy for your veggies. A very nice utility style sink here to really get those dishes done. And then up above, there is a lot more storage space up here as well. Nice little backsplash. That window on the left side there does open. Looking at our entry exit door here for the main area, you have a traditional screen door just like the back one. You're going to have that window that is Lippert thin shade ready. So again, talk with your salesperson about maybe getting one of those ordered into the RV with you. Over here, you're going to have an electric outlet down there. There is a little light down there, a couple heat ducts blowing out down there too. Area basically to kind of kick your shoes under, get them out of the way when you come in. Electric box, the breakers and fuses. Little grab handle here. You're going to have quite a few of your controls for your 2 power awnings, your slide outs and stuff here, a bunch of light switches, water pump, monitor panel for all your holding tanks and stuff. The main AC control digital thermostat by Furrion, along with the propane furnace right there. The window here going up the hallway does not open. And then in here is going to be a very nice bathroom area right here. So kind of starting up top, you can see a large turbo exhaust fan, really help get that moisture out of here when you're taking a nice shower. You're going to have the skylight up above, a 1-piece molded shower with the seat, a little shelf thing built in there, sliding glass enclosure. You have the porcelain foot flush toilet up here, heat duct coming out the side, and then it has a very nice pull-out little linen area right here. And then you are going to have a decent amount of room to come in here and sit down and use the toilet. You have some storage underneath it right here. Area to put a trash can there on the right if you want to. Little sink area. The on-demand water heater controls here. Electric outlet also right there. Light switches. And you have your medicine cabinet area right there. And I forgot to turn it on, but that actually does light up. Little storage space there. But a pretty decent sized bathroom up here for these folks. Now, we have a sliding door here to take us into the bedroom. So I have the lights off in here, so when we walk in, it might be kind of crappy looking on the camera. I'm not sure. We're going to see. But I left them off on purpose, because when you come in here, you now have a projector up here that shoots down to roughly about a 70-inch screen. This is a smart projector. This is actually kind of cool that they did this with a big window behind it for being able to view that type of stuff. And you are going to have a little dresser area down here below. So you have 4 drawers right there. There's an electric outlet on the side of the dresser also. And then the dresser top actually pulls out and gives you a little bit of hidden storage on the top of that dresser area. But you can see a very nice large window there overlooking the campsite area when you're not wanting to watch TV. Again, second AC up here. And then check out this closet. This closet is massive. You're going to have the closet rod going all the way across the RV here. You're going to have washer dryer hookups up here. So if you want to do a stackable washer dryer up here, you could, or a combo all-in-one version. Little extra lighting back in there. Another electric outlet on that side. Oh, apparently there is a motion light that just came on right here. Didn't even know that was there. But there's another light up here. So that's kind of cool. I'm literally standing in the closet right now. That's kind of crazy. Very big closet area. So again, projector up there, smart projector screen. You got a little bit of backlighting there. Window on each side of the bed does open. And there's also a couple more lights up there that you can turn on and off. I forgot to turn on. Again, this bed right here will raise up. A little bit of underlighting under there. And you have some more shelf space over there. And there is electric outlet and USB charger ports over here on this side too. But what do you guys think of this setup here? Do you like the idea of having this big massive projector that comes down here versus a small window with maybe like a 32-inch TV or something? Now the only thing I noticed that, you know, it's typical with projectors though, is you pretty much have to, you want the lights off to really be able to see it. You can kind of see it is visible here, but it is a little faded. But when you turn those lights off and stuff, it really comes right on through and makes it a whole lot easier to see. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty smart. They probably ought to start doing that on some of these other RVs out there. Something similar to that with a nice smart projector. All right, so we are going to head outside now. I think I got everything covered pretty much on the inside. I hope so for you guys. We're going to walk around the outside. I want to show you around everything outside. And then we're going to come back in and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Sabre 36 DBB fifth wall here. We're going to start here on the door side and we will work our way around for you. So first things up, you are going to have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall. You're going to have a lower white metal skirting, some vinyl graphics. On the front running light right there, it is prepped for a side camera. So you could do a 4-camera system on this RV if you wanted to. One down each side, one above the entry exit door right there, and then one on the back. So talk with your salesperson about maybe doing something like that. Most people at least usually do the rear camera. I'll show you that when we get to the back. Some people like to do all the side ones too. Behind this first baggage door right here, you have one of your 2 20-pound propane tanks. You have the little pet-friendly leash latch holder right there. You're going to have a pretty good size pass-through storage area right here. There's a light in here. They also have, obviously, the mini fridge right there, electric outlet, a cable outlet in case you want to do a TV outside, and again, a light switch up there for the light. Baggage door held up by the magnetic holder, and you do have slam lock baggage door right there. Looking down below right here, you can see you have front electric stabilizer jacks with the quick pull pins and an enclosed underbelly going on to the back. You're going to have a gas line hookup down there also. You have the heavy duty More Ride entry exit step here. It's rated for 500 pounds. It comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet, flips inside the doorway for travel. You're going to have a cold water spray port located right down here also. So if you wanted to set you up a little grill here with that gas line plug-in, you could do cold water thing there, maybe a little bucket or something in case you need water. And again, you got the mini fridge right here too. You are going to have the large folding entry handle right there that comes down lower, so it is a little easier for shorter folks to grab a hold of and get in and out of the RV. You again have that safety glass entry exit door right there. That again does have a screen door on it, has the window built in that's Lippert thin shade ready, and again camera prepped up above right there. The unit has 2 power awnings on it. LED light strips built in close to the body of the RV right there. Adjustable arms for tilting. You can also notice those reflective windows right there. They are a kind of a mirrored tint reflective window, safety glass window. Next to that grab handle right there, there is a little advertisement sticker there that kind of talks about a few of the what they refer to as Sweet 16 items, some of the things that are on the RV, and a few other little stickers here on the side of the slide out talking about the Norco chassis, talking about the aluminum studded sidewall, and polar insulation package on the bottom and stuff like that. Looking down below, you can see right there, it is a double axle unit, aluminum wheels, drum brakes. It also has a little tire safety, tire pressure safety cap down there that I guess changes colors or something if it loses a certain amount of pressure. So that kind of helps keep up with your tire pressure. Now looking back behind the axles right here, you can also see the rear electric stabilizer jack. So this has a 4-point electric auto level stabilizing jack system. You can also see that drop frame here in the rear end that you technically kind of step down into on this RV when you're inside. Now this unit right here has a traditional flat back fiberglass rear end here with an entry exit way coming out the back as you've seen when we were inside. Again, you have that heavy duty More Ride step. You're going to have that same safety glass entry door that's Lippert thin shade ready screen door. And up there at the top in the center up there, it is prepped for that rear observation camera by Furrion. It's a very nice backup camera system that allows you to see what's going on behind your RV when you were driving down the road or backing into a campsite or something like that. And again, you could still do the side cameras and the one above the door if you want to. Power cord plugs in right down here in the lower corner. You can kind of see it down there next to the step. That is a detachable 50 amp electric cord. Now, real quick, I want to take a second here and hop up and show you what the roof of this RV actually looks like. So you can kind of see what you might be getting when you order or purchase your RV. It should hopefully look somewhat similar to this. Let's check it out. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and show you what the roof of the Sabre 36 DBB might look like, kind of depending on how you order yours. But right here, starting in the back, you can see we have a couple plumbing stack vents right back here. You're going to have one of your 2 ACs, solar panel, the Winegard Air 360 TV antenna right there, a couple more plumbing stack vents, a roof vent, skylight, and then you have your second Furrion AC up there. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here was to show you guys that there's a lot of items up here on the roof. You have to get up here from time to time, maintain your seams around all these items, the seals, all that type of stuff. Make sure you check around your gutter seams going down the length of the RV, around your windows, kind of check your slide outs and all that type of stuff, especially if you don't have slide toppers on those slides. It's very, very important to maintain your RV so it'll last you years to come. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just really important, make sure you keep up with your roof maintenance, guys. In the right corner up there, you're going to have an exhaust vent right there. Now on this side of the RV, you have 3 of your 5 slides. I forgot to mention when I was over on the other side, but some people like to put slide out awning covers over top of these slide rooms. It's an awning that rolls in and out with the slide out as you open and close the room. And basically it helps repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff. It helps shade the top of the room to help keep it a little cooler. So if something like that interests you, talk with your salesperson about maybe doing something like that too. Down here in this section, you are going to have one of your 2 dumps. You could see the gray and black handle here. This area right here is basically for that rear bathroom area to dump that section. Now up on the side of the slide up there, you have your stove exhaust vent. There is a little flapper in there that you do have to open. Now right down here in front of your axle, you are going to have your second dump area. Again, you can see that enclosed underbelly and stuff under there. And then you can also see the other dump handles coming out right here too. Now you're going to have your Suburban on-demand water heater located right here, along with your furnace exhausting out right here. This side of the storage area, you're going to have your docking station. So there's a little cap you can undo here. You could feed your water hose up through here, basically plug in right here. So you'd have your 2 black tank flushes. You're going to have a hookup here for winterization stuff, gravity fill, fresh water, and your city water inlet. I would recommend some sort of water pressure regulator to regulate the pressure going into the RV. You should have that on any RV for safety. You are going to have your cable satellite inlets up here, bypass for the water heater, and you also have your hot and cold outside utility shower here. On this side right here, you're going to have your auto level jack control. This is also how you get it up and down on and off the truck too. It also kind of gets you an idea what's going on with your battery and stuff here. But a very nice little system by BAL. This door here is a swing door instead of a flip up door. And then right here, you're going to have your second 20-pound propane tank with the auto changeover regulator right back here. You can just spin it around if you want to manually. It's also obviously green when it's got pressure, turns red when it's empty. 20-pound propane tanks are kind of nice because you can just pretty much exchange them anywhere if you need to versus having to try and find a place to fill them. But it is always nice to kind of fill them if you want. You are going to have a couple informational stickers right here. So for example, this RV was built 6/17 of 2025. Model number right here, 36 DBB. Gross weight of the RV, this is the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed this number, 16,425 pounds. Tire size, it says we got ST 235/80 R16 G range tires with 110 PSI cold. Again, pay attention to those tire pressure monitor caps to try and help keep up with that. Dry weight of the RV when it rolled off the assembly line with these options was 13,530 pounds with an exterior length of 43 feet 2 inches. Step back here so you can kind of see down this whole side a little bit better. Now up here in the front section, you are going to have your spare tire kind of up here, out of the weather, out of sight, out of mind, so it's less likely to get stolen off the bottom of it. You're going to have your charge controller for solar right there, battery disconnect right here, and room for a couple batteries to go right here. Now it does come with 0 batteries from the RV maker. When you purchase from Couch's RV Nation, it comes with at least 1. Again, there's room for 2, so if you want a second one, talk with your salesperson. You can see in the section right there is a light switch. You got a couple battery vents right there, but you also have your light switch for these front cap lights right here. But a very nice fiberglass front shell on the RV. And again, it is a BAL frame here. So it's very, very important if you are going to upgrade this to make sure that you get the right pen box and information here so that you can order the right bolt pattern for, say, like a Kurt Air Ride pen box or a Moore Ride pen box or whatever. So if you do want to upgrade that from your traditional pen box, talk with your salesperson about maybe doing that to get a little better ride. All right, now I want to step back inside here real quick and show you what it looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, stepping up inside the new 2026 Sabre 36 DBB with these slides closed. I went ahead and closed these up to speed this part up for us here. But you can see when it is closed, it comes very, very close to this island area right here. So it is extremely important to make sure that all your cabinet doors and drawers and everything are closed up nice and tidy. Make sure your slide out floor, or your floor in general, is swept so that you don't accidentally run over like a little pebble or something that might have come off your shoe, because the slide outs will run it over and possibly rip and damage your floor. So make sure your floor is clean before you try to bring the rooms in. Also, make sure nothing is in the way when you are running them out, so you don't accidentally maybe run into the water pole or electric pole or something at the campsite and damage your slide. But with it closed, I can still come in here, get to my refrigerator, I can get to my main bathroom right here. I could even come into my bedroom area here if I wanted to and maybe lay down and take a nap. I could climb over the bed, get to my closet. I cannot get to my dresser drawers. I could get to the little hidden top though if I wanted to. The projector partially works with the slide closed, because the slide top there does block it a little bit. I can obviously not get to the back bedroom unless I go through the back door. So let's walk back there and check that out for you real quick. Just kind of get you an idea what this thing looks like all closed up here. Very nice look. Now, if I'm stopping at that rest area, I could even just come into the back door, use this restroom if I wanted to instead of the front restroom. But I could come right in here. It doesn't affect this back bathroom at all. But when this is closed up, I can't go through that door to get into that section, obviously. Now, I still could come back here and maybe lay down and take a nap if I wanted to. But what do you guys think of the new 2026 Sabre 36 DBB? Do you like this thing? Do you think this, again, is something you could hit the road with the fam and really do some serious camping? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Check them out at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They sell and ship campers all over North America and sometimes even out of the country. So give them a call, check them out, let them save you a lot of money. And again, if you haven't done so already, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe. Help out the channel. Much appreciated.